Hello, welcome back. Here we go again. This time with a 23 part SSTO. Made a few little improvements. I've taken off the SAS. I've replaced the liquid fuel tank and the rocket fuel tank with one of the slightly larger fuel tanks. With this you can see that it's starting with 44 oxidiser and I had the 180 on the liquid. The reason for using this one is, as it stands like this, it's got pretty much the same, if not a little bit less weight than the other craft did, as well as, of course, a less part. Let's knock this up to ×4, get it over a little bit faster than it otherwise would. I took off the monopropellant as well from the cockpit. It wasn't exactly much in the way of weight saved, but every little helps, eh? Wow, that's jumpy if you try and change it at ×4. I'm going to try and keep the ascent angle under 10 degrees and see if we can have a better escape velocity. I want to see if I can get over 2,300 meters a second this time. Last time it was just under. Around about 2,285. If I can break 2.3k, I'll be happy. Just coming up now, you can see all the stars. And the, I suppose we could say the Milky Way. It's pretty cool. Sun's disappearing over there in the back. And we are lighting up like a Christmas tree. Yeah, I realised even without the SAS system, it still controls well enough. The agility demonstration that I made, it's pretty much the same. If not even a little bit better, perhaps. I'm not sure if that's because it's a little bit shorter now than it was before. With the old parts that I had, it was a little bit longer because the liquid tank plus the rocket fuel tank pushed it, you know, so it's now, you know, the jet engine barely comes out past the flaps at the back there. Drop the times speed down there. Keep it at ×2. See what happens. There's the moon overhead. That's quite cool. Well, we're nearly at the 2.2k, and this is before I even get off of the surface into orbit speed. Last time it was when I got into orbit. Look at that, nearly 2.4k for orbit. Beautiful. Where are we? M. Oh my god, I've already achieved... Yeah, I think I'll just stop that there. That's 100k, and it is coming down because we've done it so early. My current altitude is only 45k at the moment. But as you can see from that blue line, it's practically orbit already. Very nice. Let's bring this up to ×4. And we'll get up into towards the apoapsis, which looks like it's going to even off about there. About 91k. It's much better than last time. And if I'd have kept the throttle up, that would have probably stayed over 100. Okay, we're just coming up to 70k now. Okay, we're at the Apoapsis. Although based on that blue line, it's probably not really needed to prove it. We've got to do it anyway, of course, because if I didn't, it wouldn't be a proper demonstration. Activate the little mini engine. And just a little bit of thrust. We won't need a lot. And now I've taken off the SAS. If you can't put too much throttle in because there's no longer enough control there for it to take the offsided rocket engine. If you put too much thrust in, it just starts to rotate, which is why I'm just carefully controlling it here by tapping the W button to try and keep it centered. Shouldn't take long. There's the 40,000. That's 50,000. 60. And orbit. There we go. Orbit achieved. And the fuel is looking very good. Right then. Let's bring this in, shall we? Get that speeding up now. Obviously I'm aiming this time for here. I might as well set that as target. And now, oh, that's the wrong way. We want to go reverse. Let's see how I do, shall we? This is not my best. This is not my strong point, but we will endeavour to land without overshooting again. Okay, the periaps is now very low. That's like a quarter of the way around the globe that it makes contact with the planet. If I overshoot again, I'm going to be surprised. In fact, I'm going to lower it just a little bit because I've just realised that that would mean that you would be half the distance from orbit to the ground, which is 35k, as I come over here. Obviously a little too high, so we'll just lower that a bit more. Let's bring this down. Still got oxidiser left. The oxidiser actually goes off when you reduce the fuel in it. It does it in 10 stages of 22. So it's either 22 or 44. If I wanted to put anything in between that, I wouldn't be able to, unfortunately. And it seems that I got it just about right. You could do it with 22. Be a little bit lighter. But if I did, then, well, obviously it would be a little trickier to land. You'd have to do it perfectly. I'm sure there are some people that can do that, but I am not one of them. This is actually looking really good though. Oh, that looks awesome. Let's swap the engines back over. We no longer need the rocket engine on. There's the mountains. Just beyond them mountains in front of us, we have the final landing. And we are starting to get some serious aero brake going off here. This is what we wanted. I might actually just help that a bit. Should I? Shouldn't I? It's a tricky one to call. Still got 80 kilometers left to go. Nah, I'm not going to do any reversing. But yeah, guys, this thing's very strong. As you can see, it still turns on a dime. Okay, let's bring this in. What are we at? 40 kilometers away. That's not too bad. Got the moon just coming up over the horizon now. That's pretty nice. It looks so small. "30 kilometers, and then we'll have our landing. It's going to be a night landing this evening. We hope you've enjoyed your journey. If you have, please feel free to fill out a comment form on your way out of the channel. At night time you get the lit up runway. It's pretty nice. I should probably take this down to ×1 very shortly. Otherwise landing on ×4 would be a challenge. Yep. ×1. I do hope you've enjoyed the video, guys. It's been fun trying to build this thing. I don't think I can reduce this any further. Pretty much every part on there is necessary, apart from of course the 8 wings, but that is what gives it the amazing maneuverability that I love. Oh my god, look at the moon there, just down the end of the runway. This is an awesome, awesome landing. And there we go, touchdown. As I say, guys, if you've enjoyed the video, please feel free to like, comment and subscribe. I'll be building new crazy crafts. Check them out. And as always, keep flying.